Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Julie K here with a junk journal share and video response for Daisy Collins, who is Tsunami Rose, and she owns Tsunami Rose Designs, and she has a Facebook page, a blog, an Etsy shop, and anyways, on her YouTube channel she is giving away some gift certificates to her shop, and they are in like $40, $20, and $10 gift certificates, and they're pretty easy for a chance to win. You just have to subscribe to her YouTube channel, comment on that video, and follow her blog, and I will link her video below in the description box so that you guys can find it easily. And then besides that little giveaway, she's also giving away a journal plus a $40 gift certificate if you make a video response and also showcase a junk journal using one of her kits, and it has to be like a new journal that you've just created or one that you haven't shown on YouTube before. And so that's what I am doing now. And so here is the junk journal that I created, and I used her kit, Christmas gift. And I guess the other thing I forgot to mention was that her giveaway just runs until the 15th. So if you're watching this, you probably want to hop over to her channel and at least comment. If you have a journal almost done or something, you can still, there is just a small amount of time to do a video response. But this is my journal that I made, and it measures about 5 1/4 by almost 6 1/2. And I did use the coptic stitch to bind it, and this is my first attempt at doing it, and I think it turned out okay for my first attempt, and I'm happy with it. The only thing that I kind of screwed up on was right here, which you guys can kind of see, and the only reason why it looks kind of goofy is because when I was pulling my strings, I pulled them a little too tight in a couple spots, and it tore my page just a little bit. So other than that, I'm really happy with the way it looks. I did use some mini file folders that came from 7 Gypsies for my inside signatures, and my covers are matte board, like photo matte board. My husband puts together, does wildlife photography, and he mats and frames a lot of his stuff to sell, and he oftentimes has leftover pieces that he can't use, and that's what some of these are. And I did paint them with acrylic paint. And I also stippled around all the images that I printed off of the journal kit, just so they would kind of blend into the paper better. And I also painted all the file folders that were in here. I just used a ribbon or seam binding for my closure. And this was just some old rayon seam binding that I had picked up at a thrift store not too long ago. And besides using Daisy's printable journal kit, the only other thing that I used is some like miscellaneous scrap pieces of cardstock from my collection, along with some ephemera from this Kaiser Kraft collection, and it's called Frosted. And at the end of the video, I will also go through like all the stamps and stuff that I use in case you guys are interested in knowing the specific companies. So we'll just get right into the journal here. Again, the cover I just did some layering up. That's a Spellbinders die, and that of course is her image from Tsunami Rose kit. And again, that kit was called the gift, Christmas gift, yeah. So here's my first one, and I'm 95% done with this journal. I am still working on some tags to put in the top right here. So here's what all my tags are going to look like. Just the image will change. So each top has a tuck spot there for the pockets. So here's the first one. Just kind of flipping through here. A lot of these I did kind of leave plain just because I want to be able to journal, do a lot of journaling in this one. So I'll not only have the tags that I can tuck in at the tops here, but I'll be able to write on all this stuff. So I didn't do tons of tuck spots in here. Here's part of her kit here. It's a little pocket or envelope pocket. And I just ended up stamping on some of the inserts that you put into these. And I did make a couple altered paper clips, but these ones were really easy because I just dangled some Christmas charms from them. So they were pretty easy to do. Again, all these, like I said, have tags that I'm still working on to put in there. This one right here is a belly band. And then you can flip this open to journal in here. And then also there's kind of a belly band, so it's kind of like a double belly band right there, because you can put a tag in there too. This is my favorite image from the whole kit. I also stamped on the file folders right here different words from the stamps that I use. Like that one says Wonderland on it. Some more ephemera, and I tried to stamp on the backs of some of the ephemera. And these are just pieces left over after I cut down some of the pages. I tried to incorporate all my scraps into the whole journal, so that I ended up, this is all the scraps I have left. So I use every last piece of the kit when I printed it off. Again, there's pockets up on the tops. Very pretty kit though. Some more ephemera. This one's kind of funny. It says Cole, like, you know, if you Cole issued to, and then you can put names and stuff on there. Some leftover pieces that I just stamped on. A little page flag. So like this little piece here, this little snowflake piece, that was part of the Kaiser Kraft ephemera. And then the rickrack that I used throughout here, I just have to thank my friend Hope for that, because she gifted me a whole bunch of rickrack not too long ago. So using it up. Here's another little pocket, and that one's kind of funny. It says, Dear Santa, I have been very, and then it's good is checked and naughty's crossed off. So I like that stamp. And then another one of my little altered paper clips, and that one just has a couple of bells hanging from it. And here's a little bottom pocket. And I have a little pocket right here with two little tags that you can stick in right there. And then some pieces from the kit. And then I made a couple tags out of the leftover scraps. And I'll just hold that a little bit closer so you can kind of see the layout. I like how that one turned out, that pocket. Just a little tuck spot right here. I'm just going to try and flip through the ones that don't have much of anything on them. Another little tuck spot. And then here's another little tuck spot. So lots of tuck spots on this one. Another altered paper clip with another little envelope thing here. And that one I stamped that little tree image on it. But I really like this one. It's really pretty with the bird. Another one of my favorite images from the kit. And again, all these are pockets up at the top. But here's some more ephemera pieces, and then one that I made to go with it. And this one, it does flip up, so you can journal down there if you want. And then it's a tuck spot. Cute image. But it's very, very nice kit. I like the vintage feel and the little bit of the blues in here. Okay, this one right here, so I have a pocket up here, and I made a couple tags for it. And then you can, behind it also is a pocket here, plus the big tag one that I'm going to stick this tag in. But then you can also lift this up and journal in there. So this one kind of has a couple different uses. So right up here, and then like I said, I made a couple tags for up here. And then I still have the bigger tag back here to put in yet. Another envelope, and this one I did end up putting a piece of ephemera, but it has a little bit of a wreath on it, and I put a ephemera piece over it with some of that Fun Fur eyelash trim on it. Just another tag from the kit. More stamping. Like I said, I stamped on a lot of the pages. But there's lots of ephemera pieces, and the one thing I like about Tsunami Rose's stuff is that her digital kits are very, very reasonable. You can get a whole kit for like $5, and I think right now she actually has them marked down to $2.50, or at least the Christmas ones she does. And so I bought this one, I think earlier this summer when she had them marked down to $2.50. So a great deal. You get all this whole kit for $2.50. But even at $5, I don't think that's bad at all for a whole kit, because you get so many pages with it. Then now we're to the back cover, and then here's my back image. And I'm going to put a little thing down here or sign my name, because I like to sign all my work, but I haven't done that yet. So that's the journal. If you guys want to see what stamps I used, stick with me for a minute here. So for the rubber stamps that I used throughout the journal, Penny Black, and this one was called the Believe collection. So I used a few of these stamps up here, and then maybe that one right there too on this journal. Then I like this one. I've used this one a lot, and I just bought these not too long ago, maybe in October. This one's called Festive Snippets, and I used a whole bunch of these ones in the journal. These are all just little sentiments or greetings, like Christmas greetings, wonderful, Christmas wish, joy, Christmas, peace, bright, merry, all is calm, all is bright. And I either would use the whole stamp or else just parts of it when I stamped. So I used those ones. And then the last stamps that I used are these ones, and they say by Tweety Jill, and these were some that I picked up at Tuesday Morning this summer, and that's kind of what they look like. They are unmounted, but they do have the rubber and the foam, which is really nice because they stamp really, really nice. I do have to say I really like these stamps, and I will definitely be purchasing more of these if I see them at Tuesday Morning, this brand, because they do stamp really nice. So again, this is my journal that I created. Let me know what you guys think, if I should put this word Believe on here anywhere. I'm still trying to debate on that for the cover. And you have till the 15th to hop on over to Tsunami Rose's YouTube channel and leave a comment for a chance to win one of her gift certificates, or do a video response with a journal to win a journal and a gift certificate. So thanks so much for watching, and you guys all have a great holiday.